Hey everybody, it's another exciting day. I've got something under the shell that I'm very excited about. And it's very special because it's actually the same model as my first ever RC Nitro car. I found this one on Marketplace during COVID. The body will look pretty cool once it's mounted. And although I like Transformers, I'm going to be removing that sticker. Otherwise the body, even though without the wing, looks pretty decent. A Nismo R32. Now let's get under the body. Although this is almost exactly like what I had, it's not. I regret selling my first Nitro car so much. It's got the super chassis I had, but mine had a carbon fiber top deck, carbon fiber front plate, carbon fiber shock towers, titanium links, and a high-speed gear set, which this does not have. I also had the fiber brake disc as opposed to the stock plastic one. But it doesn't make a difference, I still love this thing. I learned to tune nitro engines with this car. I learned to drive an RC car with this car. I learned how to enter the world of suspension with this car. This car was my life. The HPI RS4 3. It came ready to run. Mine had a blue Ford F-150 body on it. And I had one of the original ones with the circular purple head, the 15FE engine. And I wasn't sure if I was going to get this running because it was originally going to be just a shelf queen. But I'm really craving nitro. So I figured I'd pull it out and get it ready and do it on video. I don't think I have a receiver pack, a battery pack to power these servos that'll fit in this box. So I might have to go with this, but we'll check it out. We'll open it together. The car did come with this engine. So we'll check that over. But if that's no good, we've got a brand new HPI engine, a NitroStar G 3.0 engine. And if that's not good enough, I've got a nice new Verasi. Still in the bag. All right, so I'm gonna start by taking off this old header. Beautiful. Everything seems fine. When I bought it, the guy said the engine did run less than a month or so before I bought it from him. It's been sitting with me for a while now, though. I should check the clutch as well. Okay. I'll go ahead and change out these bearings too if I've got bearings. So go ahead and oil these bearings up. See if I can get some oil inside the shield. This oil's thin enough, it should go inside. If these bearings didn't feel so good, I'd either replace them or remove the shields and oil them properly. Okay. Put the clutch shoes on. It spins counterclockwise. That's the direction of a nitro engine. The shoes have to expand while it's spinning that way. Got it in. Maybe grab some pliers or something. Pull this retaining spring side out this way and push it down. There we go. All right, that feels good. And then this goes on top. Hopefully there's no rubbing and no extra play. Okay, no play. Spins like a dream. Okay, now, can I use this one on here? Yeah, kind of works. There we go. We've got our power plant and tons of fuel tubing. Just blow it out. So we'll shove it in there and then we'll cut it after. I should have installed this before I installed the tank. All right, that's in there. For now, we're gonna try and install this and mesh it up properly. Now let's get some engine screws in there. These are probably good enough. 2, 3, 4. So we are here now where I need to put the battery in and start lining up all these linkages and making sure everything is good. But this is a 3-wire plug that has to go into a 2-wire female. Luckily, I do have one of those plugs, so I'm gonna have to cut this and solder it up, and I'll be back. All right, so now I've got that soldered up, and I've got some batteries and a receiver. Time to hook up the electronics. I remember how excited I was as I was doing this for the first time originally, putting batteries in, and I was so excited that I didn't have to recharge any batteries to run the car. All I had to do was use fuel and AA for the radio and AA's for this. You know, charging batteries was not something most of us look forward to because it took so long back then. Shoving all the wires in here was always a pain in the butt. Now to unscrew the radio box. Oh, I remember this just like yesterday. Now before I bind, let me zero out this radio and servo directions to normal. Nice in bind mode. There we go. Okay, now that that's cleaned up, I can focus on what I need to focus on. That's this. So clearly, I think these are the wrong spot, first off. Well, this doesn't work out, because then when we hit the brake, it can't really do much more. Something's wrong here. What's happening is, when this servo goes to brake, it'll pull this brake, but it has nowhere to push this. I was kind of wondering what was going on there. If you look at this setup here, with the spring, it'll allow so that the servo arm will be able to continue to push the carb closed while also allowing the brake to work. So the guy who set this up, that I bought it from, was clearly having not a great time. All right, so we're going the right way now. We give it gas, it opens up, it releases brake. When I go pull brake, it should pull brake and push the spring in. There we go. Beautiful. Now I gotta set the end points. Even 50 is enough. Ooh, that pull start doesn't feel good. Shoot. That pull start's on its way out. All right, well, hopefully we can get the car started up and we can hear some nitro. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and check the glow plug first. Just wash my hands. Let's check the other igniter. Oh yeah, this one's working fine. The glow plug has seen better days. I could try it, but I do have other glow plugs, but I'll try this one. Just we'll see if we can get the engine to fire. All right, we're outside now, and I don't have a lot of fuel left actually, but we're gonna try and get this thing started. Ooh, I missed filling up the fuel. This DSM-1 system. Takes a bit to get it going sometimes, but then when it starts and goes, it's fine. There we go. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh, we gotta prime it. Oops. Ooh, the primer works. Gotta fix that. It works! It freaking works! Alright, well let's, I didn't expect it to be this easy. Let's go wring it out, get it up to temperature and check it out. Alright, let's fire it up again. Wow! That's awesome! Camera on? Yeah. Does a 2-speed work? Let's see. Uh-oh. It flamed out at the top. Like it's too lean. Too lean. Too lean at the top. Okay. We got up to 160, 170 Fahrenheit there. Let's have a look here. That was too lean at the top, clearly. When I held it open, it was too lean or too rich. Let's see. How many turns in is it? Let's go. It's half a turn, 1 turn, 1.5, 2, 2.5. I mean 2. Oh my God, I lost count. Okay, so that's closed. Let's open now. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn. We're going 3.5 turn. Let's see what happens there. All right, let's try it out. Somebody else is playing with an engine too. I think it's a boat engine. I gotta fix the trim. It's kind of going straight now. I'll figure that out later. That's good enough for now. Why is it cutting out at high end? Okay, it's come at me. It's hard to tell with this other guy's engine going. Okay, it's not cutting out anymore. I think it was too rich. Did I hit second gear? And then it cut out? It's not getting fuel somehow. I'm gonna give it a bit more fuel. Let's see what happens. We'll go 1/4 turn. Oh, it shifted. It shifted. Oh shoot, the camera wasn't looking. Pretty sure that shifted. gonna switch it up just one more half turn. Maybe the mid-speed needle. I'm gonna open up just a touch. Oh, there we go. I opened up the mid-speed needle. That seemed nicer. Let's check temperature. 218. Oh. Why? Where's the starving fuel? I'm going to rip it at the top end a little bit more. Oh. Clearly not enough fuel. So I open up the mid-speed needle a bit more. High-speed needle. More fuel. Running low on fuel. We're at just under half a tank now. Should check temperatures as well. That's the nicest one so far. Sounded problem free. Oh, spoke too soon. Not enough throttle at the low end maybe? Every time I close it, it's not filling the tank, filling the engine back up with enough throttle. Let's try and richen up the low end. I hope I'm doing the right thing. It's not the low end that has a problem, but it's when I open it wide. The transition doesn't seem great either. Maybe even more mid-range throttle? I don't know. I don't feel like I'm doing the right thing. I'm scraping the chassis. Ow! The engine's hot. Totally forgot how hot the engine gets. Ow! Just rested the engine on my palm. The head of the engine. Alright, no scrapes. Alright, so I'm going to open it up some more at the top. A full half turn. So it's quite a bit of fuel. Try it out. The engine out of the fuel first, then I can start judging again. pass. Alright, reaching it up seemed the trick. So I reduced the low speed because I was backing it out some more. I reduced it back in and I gave it some more top end. These old tires are getting a workout. Same with the brakes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to turn the brake response, the brake endpoint adjustment up. Whoa, why did it stop? Did it get flooded? I gotta know why it didn't want to idle. I need to know why it did not want to idle. That means the low end is still too much fuel. I opened it up too much. I don't think I opened it up that much, like a quarter turn. Hope my neighbors don't get mad at me. Great. Walk of shame. You know what, guys? Let's try a new glow plug. All right, I don't have much fuel left for this run, so we're gonna use up this fuel. We're gonna put a new glow plug in and start working from there. I'm also gonna turn the mid-speed needle back in because I was fattening it earlier, so I'm gonna lean it out a bit. We'll go for some more. I didn't even need throttle. Let's start right up. Oh, the low end's way too rich. I just tried to give it gas and it like bogged because of too much throttle sitting there. I gotta clear out the tank first, slowly. If I punch it, it'll die. When I say clear a tank, I mean clear out the engine, the crankcase. Check the temperature. We're at 250, so not too hot. I think we're still too rich on the bottom end. Or mid-range, unsure. change. Sometimes with the vibration of these vehicles, things change. Nope, that did not. I'm going to reset the low speed needle, have a look at what that is. It drives like it's too fat in the bottom, but it shuts off like it's too lean. I want to get the top, the high-speed needle set first. But at the same time, I'm also playing with the other. Mid-speed needle should be flush. And I'm going to keep doing the same thing over and over again until I finish this tank. Well, that was fun. Next step, parking lot fun.